is saving trees and reducing waste. This topic is important to me because it is something I believe in, and I think it is something others should do. Here are some fun facts. A fully grown leafy tree produces as much oxygen in a season as 10 people breathe per year. 660,000 tons every year of plastic waste are created by Australians. Every 3 months, Americans throw enough aluminium into the landfills to build their entire commercial air fleet. I think that others should care about the environment because everyone has to work together to help. Individuals can't do it on their own. Trees also provide oxygen, and if we cut them down, there will be lots of air pollution. Rubbish and waste pollute the ocean and destroy the habitats of many wild animals. Here is a video that I made. Trees cover 30% of the planet. Trees are found in rainforests. Trees help us to breathe. Trees provide heat, light, and shelter. Five things you can do to protect the earth. 1. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. 2. Volunteer for cleanups in your community. Conserve water, plant a tree.
These are credits.
Cause statement. We must protect trees for they provide us with oxygen and other essentials. We need to recycle rubbish in a safe way and reduce the pollution of the world. Our machine is an RDM, rubbish disposal machine. Oliver and I developed the RDM to help clear landfills and dispose the rubbish into an incinerator. The RDM helps to get rid of landfills without releasing waste gases into the environment. Let me show you the RDM. Just a sec. Great, Minecraft closed. This is the rubbish disposal. This is the wasteland. This is the WLT wasteland truck. It helps to clear rubbish from landfills. It works like this. First I'll show you with this magnifying chest. If you set this off, run! As you can see, it comes down here. For some reason it needs a bit of boost, but then it goes into an incinerator. I'll just show a run through of where the rubbish goes.
So Micah,
It comes up here, down into the incinerator.
so your truck goes around to different areas and people collect waste
Yeah.
and put it in the wagons there that go into the wasteland truck. And once the rubbish is loaded, what happens to the rubbish?
It goes through this here, through the truck, and it goes underground into an incinerator that goes into a small gas room.
And that means that all the rubbish is now gone.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Micah. Shall we give him a clap?
Hi, I'm Indy and this is my honours project about chinchillas. I've made a homepage and an about page, and as well as a chinchilla model which I named Tommy for some reason. This is ChinchillaCon that I've made on Wix websites, and this is what it says. Stuff to know. Chinchillas are just one of the thousands of endangered species. They suffer from illegal poaching and degeneration. We help by regenerating their food and habitat, as well as making sure their numbers stay up from poaching and other threats. Chinchilla brevichordata. Chinchilla brevichordata is known as well as the short-tailed chinchilla, from the small tail to the stubby neck and shoulders. Chinchilla lanigera. Chinchilla lanigera is also known as a long-tailed chinchilla. This is because the Chinchilla lanigera has a longer tail, a more pointy and skinny face. Though both chinchillas are different, they're rapidly going up the endangered species list. Algal. Chinchillas are disappearing, we're changing. Discover, conserve, change. Chinchillas are small rodents with thick, soft fur and long, bushy tails. They live in the Andes Mountains of South America with their natural predators as birds, snakes, skunks, and big cats. Conserve. Many people conserve chinchillas, but not enough. Please help us save these magnificent animals, as they may be small, they may be rodents, but they are living creatures. We need your help. No matter what exception you make, we need you. For your inquisitive minds, your helpful bodies, and your good hearts. Please, we need you, and chinchillas do as well. ChinchillaCon. To find out more, go to the About page. And then this is my About page. About. Appearance. Chinchillas have soft, thick fur, long tails, round ears, and short front legs, used to hold food while sitting upright. Chinchilla's diet is quite bland due to the slight vegetation that grows in their habitat. They eat shrubs, cacti, berries, and grass as they drink dew off the rocks and shrubs in the early morning. Habitat. Chinchillas are native to South America. They live in the rocky slopes of the Andes Mountains. The climate is harsh, windy, and cold, but they have adapted to the weather with their soft, warm fur. Fun facts. Did you know that chinchillas, like many rodents, have teeth that grow continuously? Amazingly, 1 square centimeter of chinchilla skin contains 20,000 hairs. Chinchillas make many vocal sounds from coos to barks. Make sure to help. Please try to help in any way possible, from donating to volunteering.
Thank you,
for
Indy.
listening.
Let's give her a clap. Well done, Indy. Can I just have a couple of questions?
Yeah.
So you said that you created a few things, but I particularly loved seeing the model. Could you hold up the model of the chinchilla there? I'm going to zoom right in. Now, what did you make this from?
I made this fully out of pine cleaners.
Fantastic. And is there anything inside that?
No, it's hollow.
Wow. So you had to design that very carefully, I can imagine. And was it hard to make?
It took a while, but I used a few different strategies. The ears and body was just, I had a main 2D shape, and then I wrapped circles around it depending on the size, except then for the tail I used a pencil and wrapped the pipe cleaner around, took it off and made a few more and squeezed them together.
And that made the curl. I love it. And now your website that you created, is this an awareness website, making people aware of chinchillas
Yes.
and the important role they have in our environment?
Yeah.
Thank you, Indy. Well done.
My topic is the blue sea dragon. It's important to me because it's a rare sea animal that shouldn't become extinct. And they have the colors of blue, white, and they float on top of the water. They camouflage with their blue skin, and that's why they are called the blue sea dragon. They are immune to stings from their prey and have very good hook. And they eat blue bottles so that they don't get hurt by them. And if they get stung by anything, they get the ability to sting their prey. It should matter to other people because they help to get rid of blue bottles. And that means we won't get stung by them. Of course, when the blue sea dragon lives near the shore, this means they are greatly affected by rubbish that is washed into the sea. The rubbish can kill the blue sea dragon, which is contributing to making them endangered. Knowing that rubbish in the oceans are killing blue sea dragon led me to research rubbish waste. I found out that rubbish was not only killing the blue sea dragon, but it was killing other sea animals. I'm not sure what to say.
So you told me that blue sea dragons live near the shore, and there's lots and lots of rubbish that is coming into our oceans. So what do we need to do to get rid of the rubbish?
Clean it up.
We need to clean it up. So what did you create, Cooper?
Cleaners team.
Cleaners team. Tell me about the cleaners team.
Cleaners team is made to help animals such as the blue sea dragon and other sea animals by picking up the rubbish at beaches and local community areas. People can join this group and get together to help clean the ocean and the community. I created it because I think it's important to clean up the rubbish in our world so that the rubbish doesn't kill the sea animals such as the blue sea dragon. This is the website I've made. Cleaners. These are some facts about rubbish. In 2010, scientists found 30 kilograms of plastic inside of a sperm whale's stomach. It takes plastic bags 10 to 20 years to decompose, and it takes cans made of 2 taken about 100 years to decompose.
What other tabs do you have on your website? An about page, which tells us all about Cleaners Team. And do you have another tab? Get in touch.
This is the page where you can join the group to help stop the sea animals and other animals that live on land so they don't die.
That's wonderful, Cooper. So because of your interest in sea dragons, you were able to find out all this information about how bad pollution is in our world, and your solution is to create Cleaners Team. Well done, Cooper. Let's give him a clap.
My topic is cats. Cats are important to me because if I'm ever stressed, I can just snuggle up with a cat and it will calm me down. Having a cat around you can trigger chemicals in your body which will calm you down. So if you're ever stressed, you can snuggle up against one of these cute furballs and they will actually relax you. Other people should care about this because if you have a job that's maybe stressful or really just hard in general, having a cat will relax you. This is my Canva. Cause statement. Some owners around the world treat their cat or cats horribly. This includes not letting them outside because the cats don't have the tools they need to exercise themselves, unless you have ticks in your backyard. Saving cats. I created this because just like humans, cats have feelings too. Cats deserve to be treated like humans as well. This will help cats that are in horrible homes and will also help cats in the wilderness. And also will help cats with no family to look after them. My cat sanctuary is called the Kit Kat Sanctuary, just in case you're wondering. I need to, wait. This is the Kit Kat Sanctuary.
Can you please hold it that way and I'll zoom right in. What does it have in there, Sam?
It has a pond with water coming out because if the cats ever get thirsty they can just drink from it, and another pool because if cats ever feel like they're not clean enough they can just jump in there. Some cats don't like water, but not all of them don't like water, so that's why I still put this in.
And it's got a high fence there, I see, as well.
Because it has a higher fence because cats are very flexible and can jump really high and run really fast. So we didn't want them to escape.
And I can see lots of grass in there.
Normal escape. This is my project and I'm very glad I got to present it to you. Thank you for listening.
Well done, Sam. Excellent. Can I just ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
Well done. So you love cats and you researched lots about different cats, and it's important you said that they have exercise and that they live in a safe place. So this place here, how does it provide exercise?
It provides exercise by, if they are just, we make it big so they can run around, and some cats like to play with each other so they can just like tackle, fight, bite, whatever they need to do to like keep themselves entertained and exercised.
And is it run by volunteers so it remains clean and tidy and
Yes.
safe? Wonderful. Thank you, Sam. Well done.
The environment is important because it provides air, food, and other very important things. Humanity's entire life support system depends on all of the environmental factors. Did you know 27 million trees are cut down each year to make toilet paper? That is too much trees being cut down each year. This should matter to people because it provides food, air, fresh water, and supports our livelihoods. Please see the iMovie I made about saving the environment. Saving the environment. What is the environment? The environment is the grass, trees, water, and anything else that is living around us. These are some ways we can help save the environment. 1. Reduce, reuse, recycle. 2. Catch a bus instead of using a car. You can always ride or walk. I hope that you learned that the environment is important. Do these things and the earth will be saved. When doing research on the environment, I learned that we have a big problem with pollution. Polluting the environment is very bad for our ocean, especially our sea creatures. Did you know that over 70% of our oxygen is produced by our ocean? If we keep on polluting our ocean, the oxygen level will go down and it will be hard to breathe for our future. To help clean up the environment, I have created the Wasteland Truck. To get rid of wastelands, by getting rid of wastelands by burning it in an incinerator underground so it doesn't pollute. This is the Wasteland Truck that I created. Now, it picks up rubbish by scooping it and sending it into the tube in its scooper. And it goes down into an underground incinerator so it can burn in the underground incinerator and it doesn't pollute outside. Thank you for listening.
Let's give him a clap. Well done. Thank you, Oliver. I just have a couple of questions for you. So it was very interesting to see all of that information about the pollution and how sad it is that we are creating so much rubbish. So when we create rubbish, what does this truck do? How does it help?
Now, the Wasteland Truck goes into wastelands and it clears out all the wastelands so that it can be part of the environment again.
So when we chuck out rubbish and it gets picked up by the rubbish collectors, this truck here goes into all the tips and all the landfills and picks up the rubbish and puts it into the incinerator. Is that right?
Yeah.
So all of our landfills and all of our tips will be cleaned and cleared because of this. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Well done. Thank you, Oliver.
What matters to me? Koi fish. They are important to me because they can help clean water and they are a symbol of wealth. Some facts about koi. Koi can live up to 100 years, and if you have an old koi, you can pet it. Algae kills koi because it takes all the oxygen from the water. They can start jumping out of the water and die. How is it going to help? It is going to help by brushing up all the algae into a compartment so no more algae in your tank. If you always want your ponds and tanks clean, you need this product. Starting at $60, who wouldn't want it? If you're not satisfied, it also comes with a lifetime guarantee. Thank you for listening.
Well done. So Matt, can you pick up your product for me? And I'm going to zoom right into it. Okay, so what is the name of this product?
Algae Eater.
The Algae Eater, and you designed it because algae takes oxygen out of the water, which is killing koi fish, which is your What Matters topic. So can you show us the bottom of your algae monster?
These are 4 vacuums that.
Excellent. And does it go up into the pipe?
Yeah.
Into that container?
You just empty the container when you're done.
Fantastic. And then if all the algae is cleaned up, does that mean the water is fine for the fish to breathe in?
Yes.
Well done, Max. Thank you.
My topic is the pink river dolphin. Why it's important to me? These dolphins are very rare and I love to learn about rare animals. These endangered dolphins are pink and I love how they change color from grey to pink. Some facts about this animal. The official name of the dolphin is Botos. Why it should matter to other people? If we don't stop hunting down if we don't stop hunting them down, they might go extinct. This would be very sad. We also need to stop putting rubbish and harmful chemicals into the river so that we can save them. This is a video I made of them. River dolphins. Another name for the river dolphins is Botos. Botos look very different to marine dolphins. First of all, they are pink. When they are born, they are grey, and as they get older, they get turned pinkish grey. Baby Botos are born a bluish grey colour, and as they get older, they get pinker as they age. Botos are very rarely found in large groups. They travel in mother and calf pairs of 3 or 4 individually. Botos eat over 40 types of fish, shrimp, crab, and turtles. They have strong teeth that can crush their food. They live in freshwater rivers, lakes, and flooded forests. They can be found in these 6 countries:
Bolivia, Brazil. That's okay. Stop.
The river dolphin can grow up to 2.7 meters and can weigh up to 181 kilograms. Thank you for watching. As I was researching the pink river dolphin, I realized that there's a lot of endangered animals in our world. This led me to researching other rare animals like the sun bear, the jaguar, tiger, and snow leopard. I found learning about jaguars very interesting. I learned that jaguars are dying because of us. We are hunting them down and cutting down their habitats. This was particularly happening in the Amazon, which is where they live. ARC Animal Rescue Center. Jaguar Enclosure. I created the Jaguar Enclosure because we need to provide a safe place for the jaguars to come and heal. We find and rescue jaguars from areas that have been destroyed through deforestation or natural disasters. We also rescue them if they are sick or injured. We take them to our Jaguar Enclosure, which is a section of the RAC, which helps all animals in need. When they have recovered, we release them back into the wild and nature environment. This is a picture of where they will play in the outside area. This part here is where they can climb and scratch, and it's wooden so they can like scratch as a scratching pole. These are little playpens for them when they are tired maybe, or when they want to tackle each other. And this is another one of the play areas. There's a ladder so they can climb up, and we've added lots of trees so they can play. Fun fact about a jaguar is they love water, so we've added water ponds and stuff like that. This is the inside of this part. So, and as you can read, recovery cages are there. Play center is where they can play and tackle each other again. Bathing area is where we can bath them when they are a bit stinky or dirty. And here's where we will prepare the food. And here's the surgery clinic and the research center. This is the ARC logo. ARC stands for Animal Rescue Center. ARCs have developed a new jaguar enclosure in their center. This is the head company that looks after lots of animals across the world. ARC is an Australian animal centre, but helps all animals across the world. Some other enclosures that ARC have includes pandas, elephants, and monkey enclosures. We have to keep an eye on those cheeky monkeys.
That's funny.
The end.
Thank you, Marley. Let's give her a clap. Now, Marley, you did a great job there. So you're saying that you've created the ARC Animal Rescue Centre, which is the big company that helps lots of different animals everywhere. Is that right?
Yeah.
But you designed a jaguar enclosure too. So is that for one of the endangered animals that you researched?
Yes.
And do they need a lot of help?
Yeah.
Thank you. You did a great job. Well done.
My topic is tigers and how we can save them. It is important to me because how would you feel if people suddenly started cutting down your home, or in this case, your forest?
100,000.
Wild tigers roamed Asia a century ago, but today their numbers have fallen due to poaching. It should matter to other people because if we don't do something soon, tigers might disappear forever. I'm going to show you the information book I've made about tigers. We've got, I might publish this bit later. These are the first two pages, and the second last and third. Third and last. Tigers are losing their habitat because of people cutting down trees. This is making tigers die. We need to save them. We need to help save the tigers' home by stopping deforestation, cutting down trees, etc. My creation is called Wild Homes. It's a zoo. I will create this to stop tiger extinction. This is going to help by giving people a place to go and learn about keeping forests for tiger homes. Now I'm going to show you my project. This is my logo. Well, this is Wild Homes Zoo. This is the car park. And so you walk through the car park through this bit. You just need to walk around the toilets through this bit here. And these are the dining tables. And here's a barbecue. I do have another version of this. That's going to be my second one that I'm setting up in somewhere else. There's playpens for the kids, just in case you want to drop your kid off near the tigers so they can watch. And in case you're worried that your kid's going to climb over the walls, we are going to have very high walls, so no kids or tigers can jump over them. There's also lots of trees and pools under There's also lots of pools under trees because every living creature needs a place to either swim, bathe, or get a drink. This is my second wild home zoo. I might set up somewhere else. I also did this because I thought I lost my other copy forever. Somehow I didn't. So, just in case you don't know, this bit here is the toilets, because of course everything needs that. And then this bit here is the toilet. You just walk through the cafe, which is this bit, on both bits. This bit's the cafe, and this bit's the cafe. You just walk through that, through this little side here. And on this one, you just walk in through that side there. This is an inside view of the medical clinic. This is the bedroom, just in case you need to stay there overnight. Of course, everyone will need to stay there overnight, just in case the tigers escape or like they get sick suddenly overnight. And in case you have kids and you need to get someone to live over there with you, there's kids' beds and a baby's bed and all those accessories for a normal room. And just in case you're wondering, this is not real water, it's just a bathroom, and bathrooms have water in it. So that's the bedroom, the bathroom. Like, this is not where they give them a bath, we just give them a bath in the normal pools because they might be either too big or too small, and the two small ones might drown, or we could get seriously injured if the grown-up ones scratch us, partly because they're cranky because we took away their babies for washing. This is the kitchen, where you can keep an eye on the tigers if you're in the bedroom, the bathroom, or the kitchen. Of course, you can't keep an eye on them when you're in the sitting room, unfortunately, because it's not connected to the tiger's room. And you can't get into the tiger's room yet. I'm going to need to fix that. This is the end of my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Well done, Serena. Let's give her a clap. So, Serena, I'll just ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
So, you've researched about tigers and found out that they're endangered and that their forests are getting cut down. So this is a sanctuary for them.
Yeah.
And do they stay in this sanctuary, or do you try to release them back to the wild?
Well, we do try and release them back from the wild, but if they were born on, say, they might have been born on the run, like they might have accidentally been caught in, say, a truck because they jumped in, then we might not know where they came from, so we'll keep those just in case we send it to a savannah and it accidentally dies because it can't survive there.
So there'll be...
when we set them back, we'll give them trackers so we can find them again if they get hurt. But if they have like special needs, like apparently they can't eat meat or they get sick really often, then we'll keep them for a year, see if we can get rid of that illness and send them back. But if we'll give them back like not each day, but when they go back, if they don't, we'll just send someone to stay there for a bit. And if they like don't catch anything, then they'll take them back here because obviously they're used to being fed by someone else and not by themselves.
That's wonderful.
And also, I might just exit that. I might just close that for something. Over here, because it's not going to end well very over there. This is a flyer I'll be hanging around when I'm ready to open up my zoo.
Thank you. Well done, Serena.
Tigers are important to me because they are an endangered
endangered animals. Siberian tigers are my favorite kind of tiger. Tigers are the largest of all wild cats and can weigh up to 300 kilograms. Tigers have cubs which stay with their mothers for 2 to 3 years. Cubs cannot hunt until they are 18 months old. This should matter to other people because if people don't care about tigers, they will become extinct. When I was researching about tigers, I found out that a lot of tigers are losing their homes and dying because people are cutting down trees to make paper. This is part of the deforestation problem. Tigers need a safe place to live where trees cannot be cut down. Tigers of the Wild. Tigers of the Wild gives tigers a safe place to be while their homes are getting replanted. When tigers' homes have been cut down, Tigers of the Wild go to this area and replant native trees to replace what has been cut down. When these trees are growing, tigers live in life-size habitats. There are multiple habitats to allow lots of different types of tigers to live there. For example, bushland, savanna, rocky areas, and rainforests. There's also a tiger hospital to take care of tigers if they are sick or injured.
So Ella, what is this here?
This is the rainforest after it's been replanted.
Fantastic. So when all of the plants are cut down and the trees are cut down in the rainforest, your team, Tigers of the Wild, go and replant the rainforest. Is that right? And is this what the end will look like? Is this what the rainforest will end up looking like? Fantastic. Is there another design? And what is this design, Ella?
This is where the tigers will go while their homes are being replanted. This one's the rocky area, and that one is the bushland, which can also be used as the rainforest.
Fantastic. I'm going to zoom in and have a look at this closer. So this one here is the bushland for some types of tigers, and you have another area of rockland for different types of tigers. And what are these buildings here?
These two buildings are the tiger hospitals.
The Tiger Hospital. And what do they care for?
Tigers.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Ella. Let's give her a clap.
Part 1. What matters to me? My what matters topic is tigers. Tigers will soon be extinct if poachers keep killing them. Tigers are being poached for their local medicines and their teeth. It is important that we don't lose these wonderful life forms. When doing research on my what matters topic on tigers, I created a Google slide to share this important information. I will show you some of this slide today. Tigers. What are tigers? Tigers are icons of beauty, power, and the importance of conservation. Sadly, there are not very many left. A group of tigers are called an ambush or a streak. A tiger's roar can be heard over 2 miles, 3 kilometers through a forest. In 1 year, an adult male tiger can eat up to 8,000 pounds of meat. Nearly 50% of tiger cubs die before they reach 1 year old. A tiger's night vision is 6 times better than a human's. Domestic cats share 95.6% of their DNA with tigers. A tiger's tongue is so rough that it can strip the meat, skin, feathers or fur off the bones of its prey. Tigers cannot purr. When they are happy or feel safe, they squint or close their eyes. What are tigers prey on? Tigers have a diverse diet. Tigers have a varied diet and can feast on anything that comes its way. Be it a wild boar, deer, antelope, rodent, a bear, a bird, rhino, crocodile, buffalo, and even their own group of cats like leopards. They even eat fish. Where tigers live. Tigers live in China and India, as well as a tiger reserve in Russia.
different types of tigers. The tiger is the largest cat species in the world. The other subspecies include the Indonesian tiger, which is extinct, the Malayan tiger, which is extinct, the Siberian tiger, the South China tiger went missing, so that's extinct, and the Sumatran tiger. And the Great Bengal is still alive as well. Part 2. After researching, I found out that the things that impacting tigers are poaching. A single tiger can be worth up to $5,000, demanding local medicines. Back in the day, more than 100 tigers were killed every year for medicines. Losing habitat. Tigers' habitat is decreasing because we build roads, and to build them, we cut down thousands of kilometers of tiger habitat. To help tigers that are hurt by poachers and lost their habitats, I have created Tiger's Paradise, a tiger sanctuary. I created it to save all living species of tiger so that their population can grow and will not become extinct. When tigers recover, we can release them back into the wild. We place a tracker on them so that we can monitor their health, behavior, and location. If a tiger is too unwell to return to the wild, we keep them safe in Tiger's Paradise where it can live out its days happily and safe. Tiger Hospital. Tiger's Paradise is a place where injured tigers go to get better, and if one is pregnant, then its baby we tag and release it into the wild. This is a photo of Tiger Paradise. Included in our sanctuary is an outdoor environment that fits the needs of tigers. It has big trees, grass, and watering pools. It also has a medical clinic that helps sick and injured tigers. Right there is an outdoor play area for younger and healthier tigers, and the medical clinic, and the recovery playroom for older and weaker tigers. Operation and playroom in medical center. So here is the operation room and here's the medical. Well, that's the operation room and playroom. Tiger Paradise has an amazing medical center that has medical equipment and clinic rooms that take care of the sick or injured tigers. It also has an operation room as seen in the photo above. While tigers recover from illness or surgery, they can play in the tiger playroom, which can also be seen in the photo above. Thank you for listening.
Well done. Thank you, Oscar. Now I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. So Tiger Paradise. Does Tiger Paradise have a logo? Yes, I think so. Can you go back a couple of slides? And did you create that logo?
Yes.
Wonderful. It looks like a paradise. And this sanctuary looks after tigers who are injured or sick and that need a place of safety. Very good. And do you think that this is a thing that you would have more and more and more of as you get more tigers? That's wonderful. Thank you, Oscar.
Part 1. My topic is fossils, and it's important to me because fossils are interesting and rare. Fossils show you things that were in the past, like dinosaurs. You can see footprints, bones, and patterns. Some facts about my topic. Mold fossils is when an impression on something that's covered in sand or dirt. Over time, the impression becomes hard and it becomes a fossil. Cast fossils is when an impression or something is covered by dirt, sand, or soil, and mineral form the inside. The impression and make a cast of the impression. It becomes like a duplicate of the original form. Petrified fossils are when plants or animals / living things are covered and replaced over time with minerals. They become like hard stone. It should matter to other people because
People should know about the past and learn from it. Fossils teach us about plants and animal species in the past. Part 2. My core statement is that people need to learn about fossils because if they don't, they won't know how long the world has lasted and they won't know what animals ruled the earth when they need to know this stuff. This needs to be taught to kids that are school age so that they know it from the beginning. Part 3. Name the Fossil could be a computer game that teaches kids how to learn about fossils. It is a nice and easy game, so it does not take a long time to learn. Computer games are a passion of mine, and I am also interested in fossils. This game combines both these interests, which makes it fun to name. Name the Fossil is a chase game that helps people learn about fossils. If you touch the info without being hit by a gobo, if you hit a gobo, you have to restart. This is some gameplay of a hard level, and it's talking about petrified fossils. To play this game, you need to use the arrow keys. You cannot jump, so don't bother trying. This is more gameplay about more fossils. Don't forget that you need to use the arrow keys to move and model fossils when something dies and gets covered in sediment.
Well done, Joel. That's fantastic. Let's give him a clap. So Joel, I just have a couple of questions. So you said that one of your passions is fossils, but it's also computer games. So this is the best of both of them.
Yep.
Now, when you were making this game, what did you use? What platform did you
I
use?
use Scratch.
Was that hard to learn?
Not really.
Not really? But did you enjoy learning?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you, Joel, and well done.